Well, the pitch from Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre seems pretty straightforward. Cut the sales tax on new homes under $1 million. Though some here on P.E.I. say it's really not that simple.
So over in this corner here, we're going to have the master suite.
Alex Davidson says the tax is significant and for some a barrier to building. This $350,000 home his company's putting up in Cornwall will cost the buyer an additional $45,000 in taxes. Take those taxes away, and he thinks more islanders would be encouraged to build new.
Whenever we're looking at pricing out houses and building houses for people of Prince Edward Island, we're in entry level, and that percentage difference is the difference between them being able to get into a house or not.
Leave it in the pockets.
That is Pierre Poilievre's prediction that cutting the sales tax on new builds would spur housing development. So, if elected, he's promised to drop the 5% GST. He's also written to premiers, including P.E.I.'s, pushing them to drop the PST, which in P.E.I.'s case is 10%. A spokesperson for the P.E.I. government said in a statement this week the province is interested in the idea, though the policy initiative being proposed would need thorough review to assess what the impact and cost of the province would be.
Because of this.
Now, Poilievre says he'd make up for the lost federal tax revenue by cutting some federal programs he calls bureaucratic, including the Housing Accelerator Fund. Through that program, municipalities, including Summerside and Charlottetown, have been promised millions of federal dollars, partially to upgrade city infrastructure to support more houses. The thought of losing that kind of funding worries Summerside's mayor.
A home by itself doesn't have any value unless you have all the things that need to go with a home. And that's what a lot of these funding programs are there for, to make sure that you have the water and wastewater infrastructure that's needed, to make sure you have the sidewalks and the roads and the active transportation.
In a statement, the city of Charlottetown echoed those concerns, though Poilievre is, of course, just pitching an idea to voters and the provinces.
Let's get freight.
Davidson, for one, thinks it's a good idea, though he says there are many layers to the housing crisis.
It's a lot bigger than simply just one thing. It has to be multiple things that come together so that we can build homes in an effective manner.
Steve Bruce, CBC News, Cornwall.